Hi friends, after making a video about my age, saying that telling people that I'm 46, I did get a lot of comments about people requesting, just asking about what I do to keep young or to look young. I was quite surprised that a lot of people commented on that. So today I'm making this video for you. I'm going to share with you, so I'm 46. I'm going to share with you some of the habits of what makes me slow down the aging process internally, on the outside, energy wise. There's a couple of things that you probably heard of, just like nutrition, exercise, and stuff like that. But there are a couple of other things that you probably never heard of, and you're just thinking about it. And I'm excited to share with you. This is the first time I've even recorded in my home, and this is the first time I recorded a video like this. So I hope you're excited. Hope you like it. If you do, please hit the like button right now before you forget later. And that makes me really excited to make videos like this. Okay, so today I just want to talk about a couple of concepts to and what are the things that you can do to help you to slow down the aging. A lot of when I see my friends and I see people, I do get a lot of time where it's like, oh, you look so young. How come you don't age? How come it seems that you're aging backwards? So I hear that a lot, and I want to explain why do people say that you age backwards, and I'm giving the concept. So we as humans, we age every day because of our diet, because the things we eat, alcohol, lack of sleep, stress. So we're aging every day, but the trick is, how do we slow down the aging process? And the more the more good habits that we have that slow down the aging process is going to give the illusion of us aging backwards with our friends and the people that we see. For example, if when you drive in your car and you have a car next to you, and sometimes you're going slow, you either stop or you even moving a little bit, but the car next to you, and then all of a sudden it moves faster than you, and all of a sudden it just feels like you're going backwards. It has that illusion of like you're going backwards because the car next to you is going faster than your car. So the same thing with aging. The reason that you might be perceived as aging backwards is not necessarily that you're aging backwards, is actually you're aging slower. Because we're aging slower, the people that are aging faster than us seem like we're aging backwards. So the concept is this. I'm gonna get it's not a clear plan. I'm gonna give you some pictures of the things that I take, like nutrition and things I do with my facial face wash and skincare. But it's not the I want you to understand that it's not my exact blueprint is going to get you there. It's more like the concept. The concept is very simple. Is that we know that we age every day, and we know that we eat bad, we drink, we don't take care of ourselves, we're gonna party. So the question is, what can we do in our normal life and routine to put more good things and good habits into our life? And you just need to get and understand that concept. So when you are, going through your days, you're always gonna have a mindset of like, what can I incorporate in to my life that will slow down the aging process? And there is not a 100% science, and there's a guy named Brian out there, and he's really into all this thing to look young, and he goes to the extreme, and I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live, I think his name's Brian something, Brian, I can't remember the last name, but I don't want to be sleeping at 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. and not eat anything and not drink anything and not party. That's not the lifestyle that I want. I wouldn't even want to live like that. So it's not about how do we not eat certain things or not live and not party and not drink. It's more about doing things in moderation with control, and to input back some of the nutrition to 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 make it better. So I'm not about, being super healthy. I'm more about just living my life and how do I extract the fun with the least amount of hurt out of my body. And then when I do it, how do I put back the nutrition that was there to make up for that? So that is the mindset, my mindset when it comes to health. So there's a difference. So first of all, let's talk about nutrition. For more than 10, 15 years, I always been interested in superfoods and stuff like that. So I've developed a habit of every single morning when I wake up, I go downstairs and I make myself this smoothie, and I call it my super smoothie. There's nothing that I can eat for breakfast that will beat that nutritional value and nutrition. So now one of the main thing is vegan one powder, and it's basically a powder with freeze dry veggies. It has like 30 to 40 freeze dried veggies in there. So I'll do half a scoop of that, and I do it just with water. You can do it with milk or whatever that you like, coconut milk, whatever. I just do it water to make it quick. So half a scoop of that. I don't do a full scoop because I have other stuff in there. So, and then I add in chia seeds. I do like 2 teaspoons of chia seeds, and I do maca powder, like a 1, 2 teaspoon of maca powder. And you can read up the benefits of these. Each of them are superfoods in their own country, and they have all these benefits. But I'm just gonna run it through with you. And another one is goji berries. I'll do like a little bit handful, like grab some, like a pinch of handful of goji berries. Goji berries is one of the most healthiest and one of the best ingredients in Chinese medicine. And in Tibet, they found that these mountain Tibetan people, they live longer than usual, and they didn't know why. And they were doing research, and then they found that the well of water that these Tibetan monks were drinking from, there was a goji berry tree overhanging the well, and the goji berry would fall into the well, and these Tibetan would be drinking the water with the goji berries. So that's one of the fun story. Goji berry also has very high amino acid, and it's a whole bunch of benefits, and it's one main ingredient in the Chinese medicine. So you know that there's something about that. So some goji berries, and then I'll put in 2 teaspoons of black sesame seeds. Black sesame seeds is one of the most high dense protein for the size of the seeds. And also what it does is that it helps with gray hair. Black sesame seed, if you read it up, helps with gray hair. So I think that is one of the benefit that I've been taking more than 10 years. I have friends that are younger than me. I'm 46, and I have friends that are 30 something and they're having gray hair. Just recently this year, I see that there's like some hair growing on the side, and there's a couple recently this year, but I've been doing very well with the gray hair. I haven't been getting those gray hair, so I'm gonna attribute it to the black sesame seeds. And it's maca powder, sesame seeds. Let's see, I took a picture, I can't remember. And then the thing is, sometimes I'll try things. Oh yeah, and then collagen. I added collagen the last 5 years. So Vital Proteins, collagen, I do a couple of scoop of that in, and and then I try things like this biohacking. I read it somewhere, and then I'll buy it and I'll try it. I'll put a couple of scoop in that. So I'll rotate a lot of different things. I used to take spirulina and raw cacao, but I stopped doing that because it was staining my teeth. The raw cacao was brown, and then the spirulina was kind of green, and it was staining my teeth. So I stopped that. So there is no right or wrong. Research some of the superfood. There is no that perfect. There's not a perfect formula, and it doesn't taste great. I'll tell you that right now. is you can make it taste better by putting fruits and stuff like that. But my intention is to get this thing in here, my body, and be done with. So those are the few main things that I get my super smoothie, and then I'll drink it with my vitamins. I got my Centrum vitamin, and then I'll get the MSM, and then I got my horny goat weed, which is good for male, and then I've got my biotin, it's good for hair and nails also. So vitamin, I'll do. There's just so many vitamins, and I just can't take it all. So I'll take like 5 or 6 pills. Only sometimes I rotate them. But yeah, I don't want to be taking 20 pills. I feel like I just take what I can. And then of course you have your fish oil or krill oil. But take your favorite 5 vitamins, 6 vitamins, what you can with your smoothie, and that's my breakfast. And because I want to gain weight, then I'll eat something light. But then I really don't need to eat it if because that is one of the most nutritious smoothie that you can drink. So you don't even need to eat. If I don't eat, I can last till lunchtime, and then I can eat lunch. So that is my smoothie. Every morning, I feel like that gives me a good start, gives me the calories, gives me the nutrition value, better than eating pancakes, better than eating sausages and bacon for breakfast, cereal. So I think that has really contributed to my skin quality. My face used to be kind of like skinny in here, and I look like a drug addict. It's just kind of like no more collagen here. And I realized, through the years that I've taken the collagen and the maca powder and the goji berries, and I read it up, it actually helps with the skin. So I was taking it for health wise, but then I realized that it also helps with my skin also. So that has really contributed to me looking healthier and younger. And the next thing is, let's talk about exercise. I've been consistently exercising ever since high school, like all my life, ever since high school. Hey guys, so my wife was coming down, and she had guests over, so I cut up. I thought I just went to the restroom to kind of show you my skincare anyway, so changing location. Um, okay, so first of all, exercise. We're talking about exercise. Just exercise ever since I was a high school, and 3 to 5 times a week, and just do an hour a day. It doesn't have to be anything hardcore. Get your heart pumping and get active, and that's how you stay healthy. I play sport badminton about 1 to 2 times a week. So the idea is to do something healthy, get your heart rate up, and just be consistent about it. What I do is that I use my gym time as my study time also. I listen to audiobooks, spirituality, podcasts, whatever that I need to do, I catch up. That is my me time. I feel like it's a meditative time. Um, so you want to get your mind to have that gym time as your me time, because a lot of time I know a lot of people, it's hard for them to get into the habit to go to the gym and be consistent about it. The reason is that we're thinking, or you're thinking that, oh, I have to go to the gym. But you have to change your mindset, is that I get to go to the gym. You get to go to the gym is because you're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better, but you're gonna be more productive. So you want to combine with something that you enjoy. Maybe you like to watch Netflix or some show or comedy, maybe combine it with that, so the gym doesn't become as boring. But what I like to do is combine it with something that's productive, like audiobooks. I have a membership to Audibles. You don't really need a membership. You can just go YouTube, listen to your favorite podcast, and the time will really fly by really quick. You don't have to do anything crazy or active. Just hang out and just do some weights. Sometimes I don't even sweat, honestly. Um, I'm not doing it hard enough because I know I'm gonna sweat when I play sports anyways. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can do it hard, or just take it easy. You don't want to burn yourself out where you think like, oh, the gym is not for me. So change your mindset that I get to go to the gym and I get to exercise, and that's your me time. So that is exercising, and it's going to help you look a lot better. And another thing I want to touch base on is how do you eat anything and still have a slim stomach and still not have a big stomach. And this is, I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. So I have a doctor's friend, a doctor that's my friend, and he has a bigger stomach, right? And he asked me, how do you stay trim? So I tell people a lot about this. So the real secret is, this is gonna really help you, is to eat slower. Not eat slower, but chew more. Chew more. So if you pay attention, sometimes when we get hungry, we're just like, gobble, 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 gobble. It's like you eat and you swallow like 80% of it and you taste like 10 to 20% of it, right? And then because your taste bud that didn't get satisfied, it wants to eat more. So being conscious, and this needs practice, and I'm not saying like eat slow, I'm like still eat, but like pay attention to that you're chewing, and you're chewing more and your food stays in the mouth more, your taste buds go to taste it, you really enjoy your food. And when you taste more, instead of 10 to 20%, you're tasting 40, 50, 60% of the food. So what that does is that it's gonna satisfy you more, right? And your taste bud. So you're gonna eat less because you're satisfied quicker. You're satisfied, you're getting to taste the food 60, 70, 80% versus 10, 20%. And now you gotta eat more to satisfy your taste bud. So that's number one. Number two, breaking down the food in smaller pieces will help your stomach digest, and it's easier on your stomach. So that's number two, it's gonna be more healthier. Number three, not a lot of people know, is that when you chew more, your saliva is actually digesting your food and breaking down the carbohydrates. So if you're eating sugar, carbs, bread, your first line of digestion is actually happening through your saliva, and it's gonna break down that food in smaller pieces and it's gonna coat it, and when it gets to your stomach, it's going to digest that food a lot easier. So the idea is that I eat whatever I want, but I eat with intention. I eat a little bit slower, I taste more of it, I get satisfied, and then I'm good. And I don't push it. So combined with moderation and combining with being able to be satisfied, I don't say no to anything. And that, I feel like, is one of the biggest secret that has kept me in shape. As simple as it sounds, but it's so effective because we have old habits. Maybe we were from the military back then and you had to eat fast. The Vietnamese culture said, hey, whoever eat last, you got to do the dishes. Or when you had work, you do nails, whatever, you work, you only had like 15 minutes to eat and you got to rush back. Well, those are the habits that you are still keeping to today, and we got to be aware of it and we got to let that go. So that's one of my biggest secrets to how to keep in shape. So I hope you enjoy that. So now come to beauty products. Skincare. So I haven't been really taking care of my skin for. It wasn't until like about 5 years ago that I really got into skincare. So I'm gonna run it through real quick. So basically, moisturizing is the most important. Moisturizing, I just use Olay. It's a very good and valuable. It doesn't cost much, but it works very well. The idea is that you want to have a something that keep the moisture in, which is a hyaluronic acid. I use up all mine, but what I'm going to say is that real quick, I actually developed my own skincare, and this is my skincare. Okay, it's Lux Radiant. I'm not selling in the market anymore. I got into this because I wanted to create something really good, but I got out of the industry because I realized there's too much competition and I had to spend more money on marketing, so I totally got out. But I've been using this for myself but you don't have it, but I'm gonna tell you what that you can use that's in it is you can use hyaluronic acid. Any out there would be fine, and you would be good. So this is my skincare, but you can use hyaluronic acid, or you can use like a snail mucin, and like, there's a couple of brands here that I use. I think this is a little bit expensive, like $30. Look for a snail mucin that's a little bit cheaper. This one has hyaluronic acid in it also, and a snail mucin. This is the slimy stuff from the snail, and it just gets on there, and then the hyaluronic acid will and then you put lotion on it after, and hyaluronic acid will hold more than 10 times its weight, the moisture into your skin. So it's like you have this second skin. When you use the hyaluronic acid with the lotion, it's gonna keep your skin kind of moist all day long. So hydration is very, very important. I exfoliate my skin like every 2 weeks. You can use this exfoliator. There's a lot of kind out there, but I use this one. I'll try different things. Don't be afraid to try different things also. And there's this ordinary BHA and AHA. I don't use it as much anymore, but you can use it like once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. This one, it burns, it's like red, it looks like blood in your face, but you have to wash it off. Be careful when you wash it off, don't get it into your eye. But this basically take off the dead skin off your face. So it's exfoliating every week, 2 weeks, if you remember, exfoliate, and then put on hyaluronic acid, and then put on lotion. There's also toners also. I don't really use toner as much anymore. There's like toner, but as you know, you are probably have a good, if you're a female, you probably have your good skin regimen. Keep it, don't change anything. Take what you can. This mine is not, complete science or anything, but if you're male, whatever you add into your routine is going to help. But I would say hyaluronic acid and lotion. You gotta lotion after you shower. You gotta put lotion. Make sure you lotion around your eyes area. My wife was using this thing. I think it's pretty cool. This eye cream thing. So what this is that it kind of has caffeine in it, so it kind of like straighten out and clear out your skin and like the wrinkles. So when I smile, like this area here, when it's not lotion, you can see like really deep lines. And then when you put lotion on it, you can smile, you can notice a big difference. And this caffeine thing, what it does is that it kind of like freezes your kind of like make it numb. So when you smile, it doesn't create the same crease. So somehow I use that. So like when you're going out and stuff like that. So that's a good one. But lotioning, moisturizing is the most important thing. And then there's this jade roller. That what I use, sometimes I watch TV. I don't do it that often. The more often you do it, the better. But this, if you pay attention, especially male, we have this stress. You see this line here, and it goes all the way up here. Sometimes you see up here is like puffy, but basically because we're thinking a lot and we're stressing a lot, so there's a lot of pressure on here. So what I really like to do is I take this point right here, and I kind of watch TV and I press it out, and I kind of massage it out because I think a lot and I stress a lot. So I stress it out, and I'll massage this out, kind of massaging out the muscle of that area right there, to kind of release that stress, and that's where all the wrinkles are coming from. And I'll give you another tip. When I was 20 something, I was at the gym, and a guy that I knew, he's a little older, and he saw me. He actually came up to me and he said, "Hey," because before, and if you notice, you look in the mirror, our culture, sometimes we talk like, "Hey, how you doing?" And we do this crease. We do this crease in our forehead. And like, "What? Oh, really?" And we talk really animated, and then like this crease, this whole area is, and I used to do that even I'm not doing anything, and it's always has this surprise like wrinkles. And he told me, "Hey, be more aware of that." And then when I went home, I was paying attention to that. I'm like, wow, yeah, I do that a lot. And then so just being more aware of like how you talk to people and how you talk to in the mirror, like it stress increases. So the more you do that, the more wrinkle it has, right? So number one, trying to be more aware of that and try not to do that as much. I still do it, but I'm more aware. And I think too much, so I have these kind of like lines here, a lot of pressure on here. So number one, be more aware of how you talk, of how you react, and trying to reduce that and minimize that. Just being aware and practicing it is one thing, and using the jade roller and roll that out, massage that out is going to help. That is another good tip also. Okay, so the last thing is that energy. Okay, so um, traveling and doing the things that you are passionate about and being in the moment is going to slow down the time and sometimes even freeze that time. So traveling, you're in the moment, you're living life, you're not stressing. So I used to travel 3 big trip, 1 year, and then 5 months, and then 5 months. So when you're traveling, you're not stressing. So that time when I was traveling, I actually slowed down my aging process, right? So I come back all young and refreshed. Why? Because I wasn't stressed. I was in the moment, living in the present moment. So the idea is that you want to, one, either travel, two, do the things that you're passionate about. It could be playing the guitar, instrument, being painting, art, something. Because when you are doing the things that you're passionate about, your vibration and your energy is pure versus someone that's stressing. So someone that's stressing at the same moment, they are actually aging faster than you. So the trick is go walk on the beach, go do the things that you're passionate about. Then when you are in that moment, you're actually aging slower than the people that are stressing. So that is really important to understand that so you can incorporate that in. If you feel sluggish, old, not healthy, is most of the time if you talk to the people, you ask them what their hobbies are, and they really don't have any hobbies or doing anything that is helping them with that. Um, so the last thing I would say is that just be kid-like and be like a kid and enjoy and laugh. When I'm with my friends, I'm laughing and I'm enjoying and I'm just being like a big kid. Just imagine the peers energy is a child. A child. It runs, it plays, it laughs. It doesn't think about anything. It doesn't stress. It doesn't think twice about laughing. If it's funny, it laughs, and it's just the purest energy possible. And as we go older, we have stress, we have work, we have things, and we lose that childlike kid energy, and that is where what we should try to strive for. So anytime that we mess around with our friends, hang out, be open, laugh, be carefree, and just be kid-like. And I think that has been my personality for the longest time. I may look serious in the videos or whatever, but when I'm with my friends, I'm laughing. I love to make people laugh, and I'm just laughing like a child, like a kid, and just be goofy and be funny. And you being with friends and family that don't judge you, and that is the best thing. And that is probably one of the biggest secret that not a lot of people know, because a lot of people are reserving or blocking and they can't laugh because they're stressed, because they think they can do that, so they're not radiating an energy of pureness at all. So that is actually making them age a lot faster. Yeah, so that is a lot of information. You got your nutrition, you got your workout, you got your things that you can do, massaging out your wrinkles and being more aware. And then you got the idea of increasing your energy by doing the things that you're passionate about doing. Yeah, your music, travel, being in the moment, and then you got how to be more kid-like and be aware of your energy. So I hope that helps you. And please share with me which part of the video and thing that you found valuable. Is it the nutrition, the face routine, or is it the energy? I love to hear your story. If you like this video, please hit the like. That shows me that you did like this kind of video, and I would love to make more videos like that if you enjoy that. And see you in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and see you very soon.